Ready, down, put.
Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunter's All the Playbook, and welcome to another edition of On the Line of Scrimmage, our daily debate show where we break down important football-related topics. Once again, I'm Emory Hunter's All the Playbook. Joining us today for the debate is our football game plan analyst, Beazle, and today we're going to debate the topic, who is the best tight end in the game today? And as always, guys, you will be able to vote for the winner at the bottom of the video. So as like I always like to do in these debates, I will kick it off first to you. I'm going to put my Tony Zendeja shoe on. I'm going to kick it off to you and let you start first and tell us who is the best tight end in the game in your opinion.
First of all, y'all wonder what this face is. This is my focus Devin Hester face. Because he's talking about kicking it off. My Devin Hester face. So he gonna go ahead up and get it started. This is my topic. This is my baby. So off of that, and the fact that I'm y'all boy Beazle, I should win this debate just off of GP. And for all the people out there, GP means general purpose. And let me throw it up a general principle or get your paper, whatever you want to call it. But that's GP. Either way, it works for me. So anyway, the reason we brought this topic up is because we finding that the latter part of 2000 and the new decade in the 2000s is becoming tight end driven. It's just a tight end sanctuary. Right. They pull the guys coming from they're looking for the Louis Tony Gonzalez. So it's like tight end. Anytime a tight end catching 100 receptions, it's not good. It's not good. They had 2 of them last year. Almost 3 of them, but it's still not good either way. But anyway, we're going to talk about giving the new trend, and not even including the new trend. It's excluding the new trend as well. We're going to talk about who is the best tight end right now, today, on paper, per resume, however you want to do it. So I'm going to kick it off. People are going to say, yeah, we're going to go with Shannon Sharp, blase. Yeah, you can do all of that, but who cares? We're going to keep it here. I'm going to go with Antonio Gates. Why? I know a little personal history on him through my Beazle sources. This dude went to 3 colleges. Started out at Michigan State. The coaches used to beg him to go to class. They didn't want to go. 2-star athlete. All right? Went to Eastern Michigan. Coaches used to walk him to class. Didn't want to go to class. Went to one football practice. They couldn't do nothing with him. Couldn't stay at Eastern Michigan. Went to Kent State. Coach walked him to class. He played basketball because he's like, I ain't worried about football. Then after he was a dog. He went to the Elite 8 or one of them, 316, and he led them as one of the leaders on that team. And then the next year after that, he single-handedly led them. It could have been an NBA, but so I'm gonna play this football. I'm gonna pick up this thing that I was all state Michigan.
So he was an all-state football player.
Yeah, he was a dog. He was the man. He was gonna be a 2-sport athlete at a big-time college. You gotta be cold to pull that off. I don't care who you are. Ronald Curry was the number 1 basketball player in the country, going to North Carolina. He had to go to North Carolina because no other school was going to let him do it.
Shout out to Julius Peppers.
Shout out to Julius Peppers. That's where he went. So back to the argument. First and foremost, we talking about the age of these new tight ends. And one of the knocks I got on them, not too many of them are great inline blockers. They have to develop that talent. This man walked in and boxed out outside linebacker in the end, moved him out the way for LT to do his thing. Not to mention, he was the only real receiver on that team during that time, and he did his thing. And there may be a little Drew Brees factor in there because Drew Brees loved his tight ends, but when did he start loving his tight ends? He didn't throw his tight ends at Purdue. He loved his tight ends because he had this monster man, Antonio Gates, who did his thing, had modest numbers, 15 touchdowns, couldn't do nothing with him. You could double team him, he gonna put you in the post, catch the ball, ran silky smooth routes, he's just a smooth dude. He ain't even need a football helmet. If you look at his head, he got a football helmet head. You can put a baseball cap on him and let him go play, and he don't need no helmet. So that's why he's like a Cro-Magnon man. I call him Cro-Magnon Gates, because that's what he is. So just off of that props alone, I'm not going to hit you with the stats because anybody can go to NFL.com and pull stats on Antonio Gates. We talking about footage, intangibles, the fact that he came in not playing football for real since he came from high school. So basically, it's like he came straight out of high school to go to the NFL, and he put up numbers consistently every year with 3 toes, with 1 foot. Whatever you want, get it, he got it, and never get in trouble.
Hey, you're very right. He never got in trouble. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you making me, find a tough argument to defeat you on this one. But I think I got a legitimate case. You mentioned Antonio Gates. I'm gonna go with the first Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, basketball player at Cal, not a Donovan McNabb basketball player where he sat the bench and got in when they played like Radford or a Ryder or something like that. No, significant minutes, starter on the basketball team. Outstanding tight end, came out of that 97 class, that great draft, and revolutionized the position. And still to this day, he is an integral part of that Falcons offense. You mention tight end, you instantly think Tony Gonzalez. Antonio Gates is nice, but Tony Gonzalez is the prototype, and he's an active blocker. He's not a great inline blocker like you mentioned, and that's true. However, he's active, he wants to get better, he continuously blocks. And he's one of those tight ends that play traditional hand in the dirt. You don't flank him out wide. You don't get sexy with the tight ends like they like to do nowadays. Like Antonio Gates could be flanked out. Tony Gonzalez plays with his hand in the dirt. One of the more consistent performers in the NFL now, and the greatest tight end, quite possibly in NFL history.
Wow. First and foremost, I can't vote for a dude that look like he play on All My Children. Tony Gonzalez look like he's supposed to be on the Selena movie. Tony Gonzalez look like he's supposed to be standing behind some Congo drum. Dun, 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 dun. How can you, no offense, I love my Latino and I love y'all. I mean, y'all great, but we just gotta admit it. Don't Tony Gonzalez look like he's supposed to be the head coach on California Dreams or on...
You can't knock him because how he look. You can't knock him because how he look. Because if that's the case, Antonio Gates look like MC Ren of NWA. You can't knock him because how he looks.
Let me hit you with some facts. I'm gonna say this, and people might not realize this, but it's the truth. Tony Gonzalez is extremely strategic. He left Kansas City, who was at the time when he was in his prime, had a little guy named Priest Holmes, and had another little guy named Larry Johnson, and they ran, and most of his stuff came off of the play action. True or false?
True.
Okay, then where he went, the Atlanta Falcons, who has a little guy named Michael Turner, and most of their stuff come off of the what?
Play action.
Play. So he's a play action tight end. Yes, he's good, but he's not a tight end where we have to, it's not like we have to shut him down. We have to find him on the field. It's like we got to make sure when they play action, that's the only time. When they play action, find Tony G. When they on third down, they just put a safety on him. Be like, all right, we're going to let the safety man up. He's not really an every down factor. He's the ultimate play action running back. I mean,
he is the outstanding tight end that you want on your team. You want to talk about situational football? Let's look at Antonio Gates. How many times a game when he was with Drew Brees did they throw the football? They threw the football a lot with Drew Brees. I know they had LT in the backfield, but they threw the football a lot. They flanked him out. They featured him. Look at now San Diego's ball club. Phillip Rivers, they probably are 70% passing. So, of course, he's going to have monster numbers. Of course, he's going to get the most opportunities.
Trip you out, E. Less receptions with Rivers than with Brees. Sorry. Less receptions with Rivers. So, but it actually works for you because you can say Drew Brees is the tight end whisperer. That's what he is. He about to make Jimmy Graham be the highest paid tight end of all time. Like, I give you that. What I'm saying is that on third down, on second down, second and long, you're throwing the ball at Antonio Gates. You gotta stop him. You can't stop him, coach. You can't stop him.
Who has stayed healthy till this day? Antonio Gates is always on the injury list. You have to understand that Tony Gonzalez will be out there 16 games unless he is dead. And even if he's dead, he will still be out there and give you 5 catches for 75 yards.
First of all, E, when Antonio Gates on the field, they play Street Fighter with Antonio Gates. They hit him with the Raul leg sweep every time. Why his feet always messed up? Because you can't tackle him up high. So they go at his ankles and his toes and his feet. So he get the Raul leg sweep every time he come off the line of scrimmage. He get the General Bison body slam every time he come off the line of scrimmage. Like I've never seen a tight end that game plan for.
You've never seen a tight end like that. I've never seen a tight end not line up in a traditional tight end set like Gates does.
Ooh, he put his hand in the dirt.
When?
He put his hand in the dirt. Antonio Gates?
When?
A lot. Well, not since LT left, but a lot. You know, but still in all though, like for instance, if I'm not mistaken, didn't the Chiefs have another tight end that did most of the blocking? I'm sure I'm right.
No.
I'm positive I'm right.
No.
So you sure they didn't have another tight end?
No.
What Echo?
I'm not going to help y'all with your argument. I'm saying Tony Gonzalez is the man, hand in the dirt, quintessential, prototypical tight end that you want on your team that can block, that can catch, and still to this day cause a lot of mismatches for opposing defenses. So with that said, we got to let the fans. We got to let the fans decide.
Watch out for Antonio Gates. Don't forget about Tony Gonzalez. Watch out for Antonio Gates. I don't never want to be a don't forget about guy. I want to be the watch out guy.
Right.
It's like,
and
watch
out for Tony. You still to this day got a game plan for both guys, but more so for Tony Gonzalez because he's never hurt. So let the fans decide.
Tony Gonzalez is that mutt in the backyard. When you're trying to go through the back door to get the frozen cup, they say, hey, watch out for the little doggy. You know they got the little mutt in the backyard. You're not scared of it, but it just jump from under the house and skate. But you're not scared of it. Be like, come on, little mutt. You know, you gotta watch out for the mutt. But it'd be like, hey, dog, when you go in that yard, why you know that go Antonio Gates right there? Or they got that dog in that yard. So you need to pay attention to that dog.
If this was
figure out how you get in the backyard.
6 years ago, you have a legitimate point. But today, no way. Tony Gonzalez is still more valuable than Gates.
The mutt gonna make you look stupid if you forget about it, because you gonna be like, and you go, ooh. Tony Gonzalez, hey, Antonio Gates, watch out for that dog. So you coming? That's the dog that's chained to the horseshoe pole. We gonna let the fans decide who won this argument. With the chain around it. Who would you rather take, Tony Gonzalez or Antonio Gates today in this NFL? Vote at the bottom of the video. And always, if you think you can debate either one of us and want to hop on the line of scrimmage with any one of us to debate, feel free to tweet me at FBallGamePlan with your debate topic, hashtag FBGP debates. For Emory Hunt, well, obviously for Emory Hunt, I'm me. But for Beazle, I'm Emory Hunt. Join us next time on the Line of Scrimmage.